Welcome back! This is Johan, and today we got some stuff to do. So, do you remember last time, like a previous episode, where we were supposed to do a bunch of stuff, like building the bee farm and, I don't know, putting the floor up there on the island, on the neighborhood? But unfortunately, this guy, this stupid the glow squid insect farm, it caught us, so it had a lot of kind of challenges. But now they are all solved and it is making tons of glowing sacks, which I don't think honestly that I need this much. But well, it is working passively. So that's great. So what I did was eventually I just put two soul sands in here. I mean the glue squids, they spawn anyways in the water. So there is no issue with having soul sand entire the floor. But the only last two columns were enough because let's put the gamma on. So let's say if a glow squid spawns in here, they got shot and and then the insect goes in here. And when it reaches to this section, it jumps up and makes its way into the hoppers. So now the issue with wasting all those insects is solved. Matter of fact, let me actually show you. Why am I talking when we can just simply go in here in my bunker? Oh, and by the way, I found a couple of more water caves. Very small ones, but yeah, I had to get rid of them. It took some time. So let's go down in here. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there it is. So when they get shot, their insects would just fly over just like this one, and then jumps over and makes its way to the hopper. So there is no issue with wasting stuff anymore, and well, it is already connected to farm hub. So I'm already storing all the insects. Let's see, how much insects do we have? Oh yeah, already a barrel full. Sweet! And now let's finally place some blocks. Perfect. It was a long time that I needed to do this, like having the grass over here and the floor not being raised enough and the buildings all floating. It was not looking good. I mean, it's just a bunch of stone bricks with some cracked stones, which by the way made me find an issue with my smelter, which I'm about to show you. But yeah, I just placed the floor both in here and in here, also inside the city hall, former city hall, of course, because this is no longer a city hall. But yeah, I think it's looking good. For behind the city hall, I have some plans. So the graveyard and other stuff, some statues that they have collapsed. So yeah, that's why I haven't filled in here. But having this stone platform underneath the buildings makes it look better. And for the edges, I'm thinking about maybe mud bricks or packed mud and stuff. Because eventually we will have like the wall also around the city. So yeah, I think something like some other tones will be nice. Cool. Let's go quickly just drop all these bricks and stuff into my lovely storage system. All right. Oh boy, I can hear the guardians from up in here. Are they shooting? Yeah. Oh wow. The range. Jesus. Alright, let's go back. I also need to think about something for this one. Like the hole that I'm getting out of it. I feel like we need to make something special for here. Yeah, well, that can wait. Cool. Now let's just quickly go back. Drop everything inside the storage, and let me show you what I have done with this smelter. Alright, it was a kind of teeny tiny minor change. So what I used to have was this side, it was not waterlogged. and here I had like 2 repeaters. So the idea was the last hopper indicates that the chest or the chest minecart should go back or not. But the problem is when this guy is full, if I pick up the item with the chest minecart, it's going to flip this rail this way, like as you see, meaning that the chest minecart will go back and go upstairs. And when it is on, it's going to point the other way, so it's gonna just make a loop, and the chest marker will pick up the item. The whole reason that I had the repeaters was because I wanted to delay picking up the item. So I pick up the item, but I want to delay the signal. So when the minecart passes by, the rail is still flipped this direction. So it's going to make 1 extra loop. And why is that? It's because let's say I have between 32 to 1 sec, like half a sec, between half to 1 sec of items. So what happens is the last hopper will be empty before the second round of items make their way into the hoppers. So let's say if I have, I don't know, 48 items, I will get the first round, so I have 32, and the hopper makes the 1 loop, and the chest minecart makes 1 loop, and then for the remaining 16 items, this side will completely be empty. So the hopper or the chest minecart comes back in, and since this hopper is empty, it's not going to make its way back into the loop, and it's going to just leave. So I will end up with having like 16 items stock in these hoppers. So I always have to delay the signal in order to have 1 extra round to make sure that I will pick up everything. But then I couldn't waterlog these rails, because if I waterlog it, since I had just repeaters, the chest minecart wouldn't make it on time to get back into the loop. So the comparator will turn off earlier than chest minecart makes its way back into the loop. So it would again leave this area. So what I did is I added the pulse extender, and now the pulse is so long that even with waterlogged rails, the chest minecart can make its way back into the loop. So it's going to be 1 extra loop. And why it is important to have like these waterlogged rails? Because that will slow down the chest minecart, so the minecart can pick up more items. So in normal situation where we don't have any waterlogged rails, let's say we were smelting 10 stack of items, right? And we have 32 hoppers. So initially it needs to make 20 rounds in here, like the chest minecart, I mean, it needs to 20 times go around and drop the items, and then it goes down to pick up the items, and again it just spins 20 rounds to pick up all of the items. So the formula will be 4n plus 1. So I have like 10 stacks, so it's going to be 40 plus 1, which is 41 times of the spinning around, right? But now, since I have waterlogged rails, it's going to be slowed down when it's picking up the items, and it's going to also pick up 2 items at a time. So it's going to be 20 rounds up here to drop the items, because it doesn't change anything in here. But then it's going to be just 10 rounds of picking up the items. So it's going to be 25% faster with just this small change. So yeah, I think it was quite a good improvement. I'm getting my items slightly faster, like 25%, which is very nice. So now it's time to have the honey farm again. As I said, it's going to be different vibes. I am planning to just build it in here. So this area will be closed off soon, and then it's going to be my my honey farm. Not the entire area, of course. It's going to be like similar size with these rooms. But it's going to have slightly different vibe. Like it's not going to be these steampunky. I mean, I would add steampunk elements to it, but it's going to mostly look like the this cave, like a kind of organic vibe. And my plan is to have the beehives in it. Well, of course, it's honey farm. I should have bee farm. But what I mean is the bee farms will get sheared or get bottled just like normal. But I'm not going to drop them into the hoppers and then send them somewhere and then recycle all those things. What I will do is I will use allays to deliver items to some note blocks, send them into chests, and then these two little fellas will pick them up, sort them out, and then of course we will still have the pre-crafting and the honey blocks and honeycomb blocks will be sent into here. So before we begin, let's do something. This is what I came up with. So let's say we have a hopper to fill in a dropper, and then the dispenser. And let's grab some redstone components, maybe these. Oh, I don't think if I need repeater. Oh boy, we need some redstone dust, and then maybe these. And let's see, I do also need one slab of glass. Well, glass is fine. I need some transparent block. Anyways, so think about it this way: we have a dropper facing up, and then a hopper going to it, so we can refill these. And then we will have our dispenser facing up. And then this is where the beehive will go, or bee nests. For now, I will just put a composer. And then maybe I actually bring this. No, this is fine. Then we also put one block in here just to get the signal out of the actually here. Let's remove this block, and then one block in here for our comparator. Then let's put the comparator in here. Actually, this design needs two comparators. You will see why, because I need to make it one with timer, right? And then I need to get the redstone signal 4. So I had to do some weird designs. So I can just transfer the same exact signal down. There we go, and voila. So we put the thingy in here. These two actually need to be glass. Forgot about that, because we need to transfer the signal, right? Oh, I just got one glass, 2 glass actually. There we go. We put this one in here, and then oh, this one in here. I'm feeling a bit of lag, honestly. Right. This is gonna be fun. And then we can also remove this one. Cool. Then we put redstone here, here. So we get 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1 goes in here. This one also needs to be glass because we don't want to power this dropper when the redstone signal is 4, because it's going to power this and then power this, and then we get we will trigger it earlier. And then yeah, let's put back the comparators. There we go. So now let's say the signal is 5. 5 will go in here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's going to trigger this dispenser. So let's go grab some, just for the sake of testing. Let's get some stuff. I don't know. Maybe can you compost kelps? I have too much kelps. Ouch. There we go. So redstone signal 3, 4, and then 5. There we go. It triggered it. And then, well, of course, it's going to be BI, right? So it's going to go back to level 0 once the honey is harvested. And then, yeah, that's it. So this is a design that I'm looking for. Just because I want to hide the redstone components. So let's say we will do it this way. And that's it. So no one will see them. For the hopper, we will refill the dropper. I would rather do it actually this way. So imagine there is a railing here. I will put a moss carpet in here, so everything will be covered up. So yeah, I think this is a good design. I will do about, I don't know, maybe five or so with shears, and then 10-ish with bottles. Because the previous one we had like 6 with bottles, and then 2 I think with the honeycombs, with the shears that would give you honeycombs, and it was too slow. Not that I need too much honey, like I already have more than enough, but yeah, just for the whimsies. What I do need to do though, before building everything, is to level this down. So we need to go 2, maybe 3 blocks down, so I can put the helium redstone components. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, doing the redstone is kinda done. So yeah, as I explained, these are what we have with dropper and dispenser, hopper going into them, and a hopper minecart that is just going around and refilling the water bottles. And we have waterlogged rails, so we can just slow this down. Then we have this hopper. So these are very basic sorting systems. So I can sort empty water bottles, and then honeycombs, honey bottles, and lastly honey blocks. So what happens is, let's say one of these guys, what is it called, copper golems. So the copper golem walks in and grabs the honey bottle, or let's see, do I have any honey bottle? Yeah, so let's say they pick up honey bottle from here, and they look around into the chest, and then they drop it in here. So the crafter will start crafting. It will give us honey block and glass bottles. And then since it's going back into the copper chest, they will pick this up from the copper chest, look around again, and then they say, oh, it's here. So they will add it on top. And then they will pick up the glass bottles. They put it in the glass sorter, and that's it. So the glass sorter will go into the hopper, into the barrel. And the reason that I used barrel is because I can have a block basically that acts as a storage, so I can transfer the signal to the hopper so I can lock it. Meanwhile, I can pick up items from it. So yeah, I think it was a quite nice thing to do. So I can double the amount of the bottles that I can pick up. And then we have a simple crafter in here. So yeah, and then we have the node block in here. This is where the allays will drop the items. So the reason that I put the honey block in here is because they will not drop the item on top of the node block. It's going to be blocked. So they will try to drop it on top of it. But since a trapper will block it, it's going to hit it and then slide down and then go into the hopper. So let's say, let me see. Do I have? Yeah, let's just put some glass bottles, right? So they will go in here, and then they will be like, oh, I'm gonna just drop them in here. There we go. The items are getting picked up by the hopper. Let's try that again, because they're gonna do this, right? I hope so. I hope that they can do this. So yeah, with the trapdoor, they will block this, so they cannot do anything. The reason that we cannot put a block on top of it is going to because it's gonna make it silent, so they won't get attached to the node block. So I think it's quite wise to do it this way, so I can build it and give it like the organic look that I was looking for. And lastly, how are we going to send the items down? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the honey blocks and honeycomb blocks, or well, just honeycombs from here, and then drop them onto the ground. So they will go back into this elevator and go up. I think it's gonna be fun. So I will add the droppage, and then we will start building. So let's get into it. Alright, all good. Let me turn my gamma off. It's a bit dark. I'll add more lanterns, but yeah, it looks very nice. There is one issue though I found, which is, let's say if I go, let's go on the ground. So let's say if a I don't know, honey bottle or honeycomb drops right on top of these blocks, the rail or the hopper minecart is passing by. It's gonna pick them up. There's already a solution to that. Let me just free came in here. The solution is, instead of powering the dispenser, I can power the dropper and then add another dropper underneath and just lower these hoppers. So this elevation won't happen in here, and it's gonna just go straight. The hoppers will be in here, and actually I can just put real blocks on the instead of the moss couplets. So I need to give it a look and see how it performs and how many honeycombs or honey bottles we get into the droppers. But yeah, for now, I think I can just put it in test and see how it goes. Huh, it's very weird because the bees are not coming out. And when I look at, let's see, is it because of the moss carpets that they cannot come out? Because if that's the case, then we have to lower the rail. Let's see, yeah, so beehive facing south and bee nest facing south, which is the right direction, so they are facing outwards. That is crazy. Alright, then I guess we have to do it. I guess we need to get back in here. Let's for now mine all of these bee nests. Yeah, definitely we have to lower this. That's okay. Should be fairly easy. All right. Yeah, this looks fine. I will just drop the rest of my stuff again in here. Then I will come and pick everything up. Cool. Now we need to be very fast with putting the beehives, right? Because it is day. Yeah, that's why. All right, everything nice and clear. Let's put these blocks back in. Sweet. Then let me go inside again. Quickly jump right in here, grab the leads, remove the fence. I would like to have the fence somewhere around here-ish. No. You stupid idiot. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I don't want my lead back. You know, never mind. Yeah, there we go. I have enough leads. I can craft leads. That's fine. I'm fine. I don't need my leads. Just walk around. Do not get out, please, and do your job. Right. Yeah. Both more in here. There's no way to get out. Right. Yeah. All looks good. Where is the other guy? Yeah, he's in here. Alright, it is night now. I'm going to quickly sleep again because why not? Yeah, let me have 2 lead on me. I need a water bucket as well and some thingy. Yeah, perfect. Let me just refill. Maybe also get a bucket. 1, 2, 3. Because I'm out of water. Yeah, you need to stay hydrated, right? Always. All the time. Cool. I believe I can fly, but beside that, it's time to sleep. So let's just quickly jump on my bed. Oh boy, it didn't look like a big project, but man, it was time consuming, especially with, again, just moving those stupid allays and then the bees not coming out. Yeah, that's right. That's right, baby. Where is it? Is this enough flowers or what? Oh man, I really want to see how does this look like with the shaders on. Yeah, let's quickly try that. Video settings, shaders. Shaders enabled. Oh, that's cute. A bit dark, but that's cute. I mean, I was having gammas on again because life without gamma in the caves are not nice. This is the actual brightness or the actual light level. Perfect. Now I can all day stand in here and watch these guys for no reason. Absolutely no reason, because I don't even need honey. I don't know why did I make this form. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to comment. I would like to hear about your suggestions if you have any ideas. And yeah, don't forget to, of course, subscribe. And until next episode, have a good day, everyone.